Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Wednesday the 25th of September 2024. I hope you are keeping well and you are not as exhausted as I am. It's been another rainy day here. I've been trying to dodge the rain at various points across town. Didn't quite succeed in some places, got lucky at some places, and finally had to come home not having succeeded in doing everything that I was intending to do. But anyway, that's one reason why I'm pretty tired today. What's going on in the rest of the world? I sometimes wonder whether the USA is completely irredeemable. I hope not, but sometimes you just have to wonder when it comes to the southern states and their behavior, Republican behavior. In Missouri, what kind of bloodthirsty hick do you need to be to execute a man who was fought for by the prosecution to have his conviction overturned? They still executed him. This is the Republican Attorney General Andrew Bailey in St. Louis County there in Missouri. Just executed Marcellus Williams, age 55, even though the evidence against him was very flimsy, no forensic evidence, and the victim's family and several of the jurors said that they opposed his execution. Do they care? No, they don't care. These people are bloodthirsty hicks. I know there are good people in America. I know it. There are great people in America. There are wonderful people in America. But the control that the Republicans have at the moment is just so awful. And the influence that they have, and that they seem to be wanting to prove how objectionable they can be, is just leading the country downhill very fast. Of course, Marcellus Williams was a black man. I'm not sure if that had anything to do with it, but you never can tell when it comes to America's racism. Possibly something connected there as well. Anyway, let's not be so depressed. Let's get on with our game of Sudoku, because that's one thing we can control, but we can't control global politics. All right, fours then. Let's get on with this New York Times hard level game, right? Fours blocking across here. That's going to give me a 4 in that square there. What else is going on? 9. Anything in the bottom row here? 4 missing numbers. Let's see what we're looking for. 3, 5, 8, 9. We have 3, 9 there. So 5, 8 there and 3 there. Okay, not too much. What else is jumping out at you? All right, let's wander around the clock and see if we can pick up any gimmies. I could do with this not being a game that's going to take much of my energy. I almost certainly will not be playing notation free today. I just really don't have the energy right now. Seven across here and 7 up here, so 7 in one of these two squares. Which one? I don't know. But anyway, they block up there, 7 blocks up there, so that will give us a 7 in that square. Nine up here and 9 blocking across there, so 9 in one of those two squares blocking down here, down there, there's a 9. We're left with 3 and 7 in those squares there. Let's see, do we get anything with the 3s? 3s are there. With the 7s, we get 7s in those squares there. Not much. Okay, so missing numbers across here are 1... Oh, no, they're not. I was going to say 1, 2, 3, and 7, but that's not correct. 1, 2, 3, 5, and 7. I saw the 1, 2, and the 7. I was about to say that's a 3, but no, it's not. It's a 3 or a... It's a 3 or a 5. No, that's not right, is it? Yes, 3 or a 5. Is that... No, it's... Hang on a second. There's a 3 up there. I've got to investigate this again. Sorry, I'm too tired to even look at the numbers. What is missing? 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. 2, 3, 7. That's a 1, 5. Sorry, that's a 1, 5 there. Four blocking up here puts 4 in one of those squares blocking down. That must be a 4 there. So now we get 4s up there. Missing numbers down here. 1, 5, 8. 1, 5, 8. Different rows. I see the 1 blocking across here, so we have 1 in those squares there. We have 4 blocking up there, so I know at least we have 1 and 4 up there. The other stuff I'm not sure about though. Alright, give me a little time to study in a bit more detail and then I shall move to pencil marks after that. I'm not really seeing the usual quotient of pairs that they give us in the New York Times. We've got the distribute 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 7 there. This could be something over here. This could be. We've got a lot of numbers pointing here, but I'm not sure. Okay, let's walk through and see, because I think it's either a pair or it's a single. We've got a lot of numbers looking here. Okay, it's not a 1. It's not 2. It's not 3. It's not 4. It could be 5, couldn't it? There's no 5s anywhere. Okay, it's not 6. It's not 7. It's not 8. It's not 9. It is whatever I said. 5. It is a 5. Yeehaw. Wow. That was hard work. And now we get 1s in 2 squares there. 6s there, which we knew already. Oh no, yeah, which we knew already. 7s. Ah, okay. So 1 and 7 block these 2 squares, right? And 1 and 7 block this square here. So we have a pair of 1 and 7 in those 2 squares. Great stuff. So 1 and 7 are now accounted for. The other 3 numbers are 6, 8, and 9. Now we know the 6s are here and here. 6, 8, and 9. 6, 8, 9. 6, 8, and 9. Okay, we've got 6 and 9 blocking there, so that's an 8. So we've got 6 and... No, wait, that's not right. Sorry, I messed it up again. I said 1 and 7 in those squares, didn't I? So this number, and this number, 6, 8, and 9. Sorry, I made a mistake there. 6, 8, 9. So 6s are there, 8s are there or there, 9s are there. I don't know which is which. Oh, good grief. I told you I'm tired. Damn. Such a shame after finding that 5. Well, let's have a look across here then. So we're looking for 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. 1, 7. 4, 2, 4. Man, we're getting nowhere. I should go to pencil marks probably. Okay, I'm taking far too long. Let's put these 6s in here. I know I've got 1 and 7 in these 2 squares. I'll put the 1s and the 7s there, just might help me there. And so I've got 9s in these 2 squares there, and I've got 8 in these 2 squares there. There we go. Just in case by value cells can do something for me. Normally it doesn't, but anyway, let's see. We've got 1s there. We've got 1s up here. We've got 1s down there. Here we're looking for 3 and 7. So we know 7s can only go in those squares there. And 3s, do we know anything more? We have a pair of 3s down here, like this. We have to put the 8s in there, don't we? And we need the 5s there. Let's do that. Right, try again. 3s are somewhere across there. Fours are a pair there and a pair up here, somewhere in that section. Fives like that. Sixes like this. Sixes are very symmetrical. Oh, that's a pair of 6 and 5 there. I worked out the sixes ages ago and I just kind of discarded them because it was so symmetrical I didn't think about it, but actually I've got a pair of 5s there now. So that's what the 5 gave me. It gave me a pair of 5s there, and I already had a pair of 6s there, so that 4 is not true. Let's remove the 4 from there and let's place the 4 there. And now we get 4 across here and across there, and that's a 4 in that square, and now we know 4s are somewhere up there. One, two, three, 7. So I think 1 and 7 have to be in these two squares, don't they? 1 and 7 there and there, which I can't say which is which, but that means left over here is 2 and 3 now to finish this row. So that's not a 2 or a 3, but it could be. It's not a 9. It's not a 6. It's got to be an 8, hasn't it? Okay, this is look, to show you, this is 2 and 3, right? So the missing numbers here in these 3 squares have to be 6, 8 and 9, and we've got 9 blocking here and we've got 6 blocking here, so that's got to be an 8. So then that's going to be a 6 and that's going to be a 9, and down here we now know that's an 8, so that gives me an 8 here and a 5 there and a 1 there and a 7 there and a 1 there. It's even hard work to press the buttons, to be honest with you. Not doing very well. 1 blocking up here and 1 blocking across there. That means that's a 1 that we can get in this square here. We can also get the 4 there before we do anything else, but also let's say 1 must go there, and this is not a digit 1. So actually that 5 was useful. I just forgot that that was a pair of 6s there, and that's a pair of 5 and 6. I sort of thought it wasn't useful enough, but actually it was jolly useful indeed. Alright, let's see, let's try again, do some more pair work, or if actually getting some digits if we can. 1's blocking like this, so this will be a 1 in this square here. We've got a pair of 1s over here as well. What do we know about the 2s? We've got 2s blocking across here, across there, up here, and we know that's a pair of 5 or 6, so 2 is there, and that has to be a 1. So that's a 1, and that is not. This is a 7 now. If you remember, we needed 1 and 7 for this row, didn't we? And so the missing digits over here are 3 and 5. Any help on 3 or 5? No, but it means this can't be 5, so that has to be 5, and that has to be 6. This is 3 and 5, so the last number here is a 7. Missing number here is a 3. That's a 3 down there, that's a 7 up there. We now have a pair of 7s in those squares up there. If my voice disappears to 0, try not to worry too much. We're missing a 3 in this column. Let's put it in. Let's get rid of the excess candidate 3 that we don't need any longer. What else is missing here? So we're looking for 7. We need 2 and we need 9. 2, 9, 7 in different rows, so that's no good. But I'll put in the candidates just to make it nice and clear. 2's go there. 1 is done. Let's see, what do we know about the 2's? Any more information on 2? Not yet, I think. 3's, well, let's do this 3 and 5 in here for completion's sake. 4. This is the only 4 available in the bottom in the bottom row of this chute, right? This row, in this row, this can only be a 4. Let's put that there. Let's get rid of those. And we've got 4 blocking there, so that's in factor 4. This is not. As 6 goes here, so that's our 6 down there. Missing numbers in this row, 2 and 9. Any help on 2 or 9? I'm going to say no. I just noticed that we have a pair of 9s down there, because we've got 9 blocking down there, right? And so 2 must be the other missing number in this block here. We've got 2 across there, so that gives me a pair of 2s there. Okay, let's wander around again. 2, 3 is still needed. 5 is still needed. And there's a pair of 5s there. 7 is still needed. 7 blocks up here, so 7 is in one of these 2 squares there, which means this can't be a 7. Oh, I've got 7 here already. I just forgot to remove the candidate. My apologies. 8 blocks up here and blocks across there, so there's our 8. Voice is beginning to croak severely now. I do apologize. I'm just really running out of steam now. 8 blocking down here and 8 across. Oh, I've got an 8 here already. See what I mean? I'm doing things I don't even need to do. This is a disaster game for me. My apologies. 9 blocks across here. 9 is in one of these 2 squares there, meaning that can't be 9. It must be 7. 9 must be in this square here, and 2 will go there. 2 blocks across there is a 2. This will be a 5. 5 blocks across here. This has to be a 7, actually. We get 5 and 9 up there. No 7 needed now. Oops. Right, not much more to go now. Let's see what we still have to do. Somehow we need a 2. How are we doing on 2s? We've got 3 possibilities down here like this. We need a 3. We've got 3 possibilities down there. We need a 5, as is, and we need a 9. 9 blocks across here, so we have a pair of 9s in those squares. Right, that's it then. All candidates are in. Everything is done except to finish off. Let's finish it off now then, shall we? What do we need? There must be something here. Highlight again. 2s. I don't know, I'm sure there's something. There we are. 2 there we have already, so that's a 9. And 2 is here, and the 3 is there, and the 9 is there, and that's 2. That's 2, that's a 3, that's a 3 down there. This is 5. 5 up there, 9 there, excuse me, and 3 blocking here, so that's going to be a 5. 3's there, that's it. Sorry, really not a very good puzzle from me, but I'm just too tired. Anyway, what do I promise on this channel? I promise to get you to the end. That's all I ever promise. Get you just to the end. No elegant solution, no beautiful solution, no fast solution, no notation-free solution. I don't ever promise those things. I only tell you that I'm going to get you to the end. With a few hiccups along the way, I must admit. Anyway, that's it. See ya another day. I'm not going to play any more Sudoku today, that's for sure. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.